As we know that we are going to study subject that is basic electronics. Under that, as per syllabus reference of Gujarat Technological University, we are going to switch on chapter number 4, and under that chapter we are going to study common emitter amplifier analysis. Okay, so we have seen various topics earlier. Okay, and that was basically that how to perform this small signal analysis. So step number 1 is to draw the AC equivalent circuit. Step number 2, replace the transistor by its equivalent hybrid circuit. And step number 3, find out voltage gain, current gain, input impedance and output impedance. So first we are going to draw a simple common emitter amplifier. Okay, so we are drawing that circuit, common emitter amplifier. This is RE, RC, and here we have R1 and R2. This is R1, this is R2. This is connected to VCC. This will be grounded. Here we have a coupling capacitor C1. Then we have RS. Then we have power supply VS. Okay. Then here on this terminal we have coupling capacitor C2. Then we have load resistor RL, and across load resistor we are going to find out output voltage. Here we have bypass capacitor CE, or let's say C3, whatever you want to name it. Okay, so this is common emitter amplifier. Now the step number 1 we will apply. Step number 1 is to find AC equivalent circuit, and in finding the step number 1 AC equivalent circuit, step number 1 is AC equivalent circuit. Okay, to find out the AC equivalent circuit, we have to, in that step number 1 is short DC sources. So DC sources would be now grounded. Okay, so here we have only one DC source, and that is VCC. So this will be connected to ground, this will be connected to ground. So this ground will come here. So R1 and R2 will come into the parallel, as we have earlier also discussed this in detail. So I am writing directly here R2 parallel R1. Directly I am writing. Okay, RC is grounded here. Okay, now step number 2 to find out the AC equivalent circuit is that short all capacitor. So capacitor C1 will be shorted, capacitor C2 will be shorted, this is our RC, and this capacitor will be also sorted. Since this capacitor is sorted, we will not have RE, so RE is removed. So this short I am writing directly, denoting like this. This already we have seen yesterday in detail. So we have a circuit like this. We have a circuit like this. Okay, now this is grounded and this is ground terminal. So what I am modifying, let's say this RC will come here, isn't it? So the circuit is modified like this, where this is R2 parallel R1. Clear? See, this is our base terminal, this is our collector terminal, and this is our emitter terminal. Be careful about this, that which is what terminal. Since emitter is common for input and output, it is common emitter amplifier, that is already we know very well. Okay, so this is the step number 1. Step number 1 is done, that draw the AC equivalent circuit. So we have now AC equivalent circuit available with us. Clear? Now the thing is step number 2. So step number 2 is replace the transistor. Replace transistor by its equivalent circuit, by hybrid equivalent model having H parameter. H parameter we have yesterday discussed for common emitter. For common emitter, our H parameter would be HIE, HRE, HFE and HOE. E. Clear? So this would be our H parameter for common emitter. Common emitter, hence the E is being added here, that we have yesterday also discussed while conversion of formula or for the parameters of 3 transistor configuration that we have seen. Okay, yesterday. Okay. So now our task is to replace this transistor. So now in the next, after completion of step number 2, what would be our result? Our result will be a circuit without transistor. We can have a circuit without transistor. Clear? So let's say this is our circuit. Now I have to basically remove some part so that I can add this circuit. Okay, so that I am doing here. That I am doing here. I am intentionally removing these things. Rest of the thing would be same. Okay. So here, let's say I throw the. Okay. So we have here R1 and parallel R2. This was available with us. R1 parallel R2 we had. Okay, actually this was available with us. Let's say I redraw again upside so that I can draw twice this. Okay, so we have Vs, then we have Rs, then we have R1 here, then we have R2 here. Okay, that these things we had. Okay, then we have transistor. So transistor equivalent circuit I have to draw now. So transistor equivalent circuit would be like this. Whenever you want to replace a transistor, this is the circuit. Well, this is Hi, this is Hr, this is Hf, and this is Ho. Since we have common emitter configuration, this is HRE, HIE, HRE, HFE, and HOE. Clear? Clear? And this is, as we know, this impedance we will denote it 1 by HOE, because we are indicating as a resistor, so it is actually 1 by HOE. Okay, so that way we will represent. So here, instead of transistor, we are drawing this circuit. So here we have, this is HIE. Clear? Then we have a dependent voltage source. We have dependent voltage source, and that voltage source would be HRE into VC, which is our output voltage. HRE into VC. Okay, so that was the thing. Then we have a current source, dependent current source, that is HFE into IB, that is input current, that is base current. Okay, then we have 1 by HOB. So this was the replacement of transistor. Then in addition we have at collector RC, then we have RL also. Clear? So this is okay, this is my emitter terminal which is grounded, emitter terminal which is grounded here. Okay, this is my base terminal, this is my collector terminal. Clear? See, the current flowing through these will be IB, current flowing through these will be IB. Okay, okay, so this is the thing. Okay, here I am taking now starting, so still few modification would be possible. Let's say this is parallel combination, I denoting at RL dash, which is RL parallel RC, RL parallel RC, and this combination you can write down in equivalent parallel R1 parallel R2. So you can still simplify this circuit. You can still simplify this circuit. Clear? Any doubt in this? See, remember this dotted line is nothing but hybrid equivalent model of a transistor only. ये जो डॉटेड लाइन है वो सिर्फ रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ हाइब्रिड ट्रांजिस्टर है बाय इट्स इक्विवेलेंट हाइब्रिड पैरामीटर मॉडल. Clear? Let's say I denote these as a RB. RB is equal to R1 parallel R2 and RL dash is equal to RL parallel RC. So we can simplify this circuit. Okay. Now, see, when we are performing this analysis, okay, at that time, this when HOE into HOE, sorry, this is HOE, this is HOE, okay. So when HOE and RL is let's say parallel combination, okay. So when we use this parallel combination for approximate analysis, this HOE can be negligible. This HOE can be negligible and it is 1 by HOE, so it is negligible. So we remove it. We remove it from the circuit. Okay. Okay. Why? Because HOE into RL is less than 0.1. So we are neglecting HOE. We are neglecting HOE. Similarly, HRE, which is also very small. So we can neglect that part also. We are neglecting that part also. So it is like this now. So this HIE, I can draw it like this. R1 parallel R2 and then we have HIE here. Clear? So our circuit would be like this. Clear? So now our target is to find out voltage gain. Step number 2 is completed. We have now circuit where you are not having transistor. So we have replaced the circuit that is of common emitter amplifier. We have find out the AC equivalent circuit. Then we have replaced the transistor by its equivalent hybrid parameter model. And now we are moving further to find out further parameters like voltage gain, current gain, input impedance and output impedance. So when I am going to find out Ri, so Ri can be find out from this point. When I want to find out Ri dash, that is input impedance for entire circuit, so that would be Ri dash here. When I want to find out output impedance, so that I will find out from this point. And when I want to find out output impedance for entire circuit, so that would be I will find from this point. Clear? So first step is we will find out current gain of transistor. So that will be AI. Current gain of transistor would be output current by input current. Output current by input current. So output current would be in this direction. Okay, let's say this is my IC. Let's say this is my IC. Okay, IC. So as we know, this is actually load current. Okay. Here we have load current. So this is IC, let's say. Okay. So IC is flowing in this direction. So we can write down that IC is equal to HFE into IB. We can write down that IC is equal to HFE by IB. And we want to find out the current gain, that is AI, that is output current by input current. So from this we can say that our current gain AI is equal to HFE. AI is equal to HFE. Earlier we have studied that IC is equal to beta IB. Okay, IC is equal to beta IB we have studied. Okay, clear? So you can say that this was the comparison. Okay. Okay, so current gain would be HFE. Clear? Now we are going to see current gain for entire circuit current gain. So that would be AIS. So that AIS would be IL. Now load current direction would be like this, IL, okay, in this direction. So that would be IL by IS, supplied current, IS, okay. So that would be here, IS, IL by IS. So I can write down that it can be denoted like IL by IB into IB by IS, and more simplification manner, it could be IL by IC into IC by IB into IB by IS. So that was the thing that we need to derive. Okay, current gain. So now to do the mathematics, I have to remove this circuit. I have to remove this circuit. So we will take a part of this circuit at certain intervals. I will draw it again and again so that we can have it. Okay. So now AIS would be AIS. AIS is equal to IL by IC into IC by IB into IB by IS. Now in this, first we will find out IL by IC. This. So at output side, we had a circuit like this. We had a circuit like this where this was RC, this was RL. Okay, here current flowing direction, this and this is load current. So that was with us. That was with us. So this is IC. Okay, this was the circuit at output side. So IL by IC, IL by IC. मुझे find करना है. Okay, I want to find out IL by IC. So let's say I am applying current divider rule. So IL will be is equal to, see the direction of IL and IC is reverse. So IL is equal to minus IC into, see load current is flowing through this. So we will take opposite resistor. So RC and in denominator total. So that is RC by RL. So this equation, that is current divider rule, we have studied already in basic electrical engineering in SEM 1. So that I am applying directly. So I can have IL by IC is equal to minus RC upon RC plus RL. Got it? So I put this here directly, minus RC upon RC plus RL. Clear? Minus RC upon RC plus RL. Okay. So this first is done. First is done. First parenthesis has been clear. Now next, IC by IB, this is already we have derived. So that is HFE. So that I am directly writing HFE. Now third is IB by IS. So at input side we draw the circuit and input side. So we had a circuit like this. Let's say this is R1 parallel R2, that is RB, and this is input resistance, and that was nothing but our HIE. So I am writing down here HIE only. This is actually RI only. This is RS, RB, HI. Okay, this was base current here, and this was IS source current. So now what I had to find out, I had to find out into IB by IS. ये फाइंड करना है हमें, ठीक है, IB by IS. सो यहाँ पे IB इज इक्वल टू क्या होगा, IB इज इक्वल टू क्या होगा, दोनों की डायरेक्शन सेम है, तो IB इज इक्वल टू IS into opposite direction RB and upon total. So this is the equation. So IB by IS from this we can write down that it is RB by RB plus HIE. HIE. So that was AIS. Clear? So we can write direct simplify this and rearranging the terms. We can write down that AIS is equal to minus HFE into RC into RB upon RC plus RL into RB plus HIE. So that was the equation of current, where here negative sign indicates that load current IL and source current IS are 180-degree out of phase. 180-degree out of phase with respect to each other. IL and IS. Clear? Clear? So that was our load current. Now next part is input impedance. So as I have told you that input impedance Ri is approximately is equal to HIE only. So that was our input impedance. But input impedance for entire circuit, there is RIS, Ri dash can be find out, and in that Ri would be in parallel with RB, where RB is R1 parallel R2, R1 parallel R2, and Ri is nothing but HIE. So the equation would be like this. For input impedance for entire circuit would be like this. Clear? So input impedance for entire circuit will be HIE parallel R1 parallel R2. Clear? Okay. Now we are moving further for voltage gain. Voltage gain. Okay. So voltage gain AV. Voltage gain AV. I want to find out. So AV voltage gain is from by also the ratio of output voltage by input voltage. Output voltage is, let's say, V0 and input voltage is, let's say, VB, base voltage. Okay, so that is the thing. So now we will find out that. So at the output side, the circuit was like this. Okay, here we had a V0. Okay, the current flowing direction was like this is minus IC. Okay, that was, this is RC and this was RL. Okay, so my output current, see, this is collector current direction IC. So if I assume this direction, then I can denote it as a minus IC, isn't it? So output voltage V0 is equal to minus IC, V is equal to IR minus IC into R, and R is RC parallel R. So this is output voltage V0. Okay. Now base voltage VB. So at input side, so that these I am denoting here now, minus IC into RC parallel RL. Okay. Now base voltage VB. So base voltage at input side, we had a circuit like this. Okay, here current flowing direction was IB, here HI, and this terminal we had at base, we had base voltage, that is in. Okay, okay, so base voltage was VB is equal to IB into HIE. So in denominator we have IB into HIE. Clear? Okay. Now as we know that now here we have IC by IB ratio. Simplifying that, IC by IB is HFE. So I am writing down here, and that is minus HFE into RC parallel RL upon HIV. So this is my AV. Clear? Okay. This is my voltage gain. Okay. Now I want to find out voltage gain of entire circuit. So voltage gain of the circuit, that is AVS, is equal to basically V0 by Vs, that is V0 by Vs. So I can make that into part, and that I can denote like V0 by Vb into Vb by Vs. Now as we know that V0 by Vb is nothing but AV, V0 by Vb is nothing but AV, and that we have already find out. So this will be into multiplication of Vb by Vs. Now Vb by Vs, what is the relation of that? That is a mathematical part now. Vb by Vs is, so I am drawing that for that circuit again. Okay, so our point is now to find out Vb by Vs. Clear? So at the source side we had a circuit like this. We had a circuit like this, where this was Rs and this was Rb parallel HIE, where Rb is also, Rb is what? R1 parallel R2. Good. And here we had a Vb, and here we have Vs. So this is the thing. So when I want to find out Vb, so Vb is equal to Vs into the same branch voltage, that is Rb parallel HIE upon Rb parallel HIE plus Rs plus Rs plus Rs. Okay. Now there will be some mathematics. Okay, and from the mathematics it will be derived as Vb by Vb by Vs is equal to Ri dash upon Rs plus Ri dash. So this is the thing. So I am putting that directly here. So this is AV into Ri dash upon Rs plus Ri dash. Clear? So this is the our equation of AVS. AVS, voltage gain for the circuit. Okay, clear? Now as we know, putting all values of AV. So AV we had minus HFE into RL parallel RC upon HIE into Ri dash upon Ri dash plus Rs. This is we have RL. Now simplifying this, RL parallel RC is RL dash. This is RL dash. So I am replacing that here RL dash directly. Okay. Okay. So our final equation will be like this. Clear? Voltage gain of the circuit. Now the last parameter that is pending, and that is output impedance. Output impedance. So output impedance of the circuit would be, output impedance of the circuit would be 1 over HOE, 1 over HOE, and output impedance of output resistance is 1 over HOE, and RO dash will be RO parallel with RC, RO parallel RC. See, output impedance is 1 over HOE parallel RC. Okay, and output impedance of the circuit would be RO parallel RL, because RL also we have. So this is RO dash and this is RO, output impedance. And the last parameter is power gain. Last parameter is power gain, that is AP, and that is nothing but AV into AI if we have a value of AV and AI that we have calculated using particular equations, we can have a power gain also. Clear? So if you have a doubt, you can ask me. So that is up to power gain of common. So we have basically derived common emitter amplifier in amplifier analysis. Which are the parameters that we have actually derived that I am listing here. Okay, first we have find out current gain, then we have find out current gain for the circuit, then we have find out input impedance, that is Zi, or you can say Ri. Repeatedly you can I can write down it as Ri. Then input impedance of the circuit, Ri dash. Then we have find out voltage gain. Then we have find out voltage gain of the circuit. Then we have find out output resistance, or you can say output impedance. Then output impedance of the circuit, and finally we have derived power gain also. So we have derived these parameters. Okay.